Hello, yes, it's me, Charlie, with Affordable Motors, and as always, I seem to be cursed with audio issues. I will get these sorted one day. I don't think the whole video's like this. I think the second part of the audio is okay, so I'll leave you with "At the Time, Charlie" from then on. So essentially, these videos are to give you as close an experience to viewing the car in person as possible, and we'll just get straight on into it, I believe. So we'll be starting now with the driver's side front bumper. On this car, obviously it has some age-related marks. It's not brand new. So, it's to be expected. It still looks really good. Very nice looking little car, drives good. It does have the, obviously the wheel covers. Sorry, my brain went blank there for a minute. Has the wheel covers, which is perfect for a first car, city car, because, alloy wheels are expensive to repair, wheel covers cheap to replace. So it's perfect for a first car. And it does look quite nice actually with them. So there's the passenger side front wheel. I'm questioning past Charlie's choices here because normally you start from the driver's side front, but here we go. It must be opposite day. But as you can see, it's quite a nice looking car. The red looks quite nice. There really isn't much to talk about it with it. It's just a grocery getter, really. I mean, as far as specification goes, there isn't much. But again, what it does do is goes from A to B reliably and for cheap, which is all you could want for a first car or a city runaround. Now looking at the driver's side front wheel, again, not much really to speak of. It's just a wheel cover. I may have pointed out some chips and scratches and things that I've probably talked over. Again, if you'd like to just watch the video, then please feel free to mute me. And of course, these videos that I make, I'm very harsh on the condition of the vehicle cosmetically, because mechanically is the main thing we're worried about. And as always, it's still a very nice looking car. It has age-related marks, but again, what do you expect for a car that's, spent a few years out on the road, but it's still in very nice shape overall. So that scratch in the door there, I wasn't able to get my finger into it, so that's usually a telltale sign that it will polish out. Another one there, I know for a fact that one will polish out because obviously I do inspect the cars when I buy them and before videoing them, etc, etc. Here's the driver's side rear wheel now. Again, I think there's a few little marks on this one, but as I say, wheel covers are cheap, alloy wheels are expensive, so it's really no concern. And the marks are so slight that you really can't see them unless you're very much up close. So that's the driver's side rear quarter panel. Again, nice condition, no scratches, chips, anything to speak of really. To be honest, it is quite difficult. Oh, sorry, we're starting on the bumper now. It is quite difficult to think of things to say sometimes when I'm walking around these vehicles. Very slight surface scratch. I can hardly even see that on camera. I know there's some marks on the boot here, which if I've done my job, which I believe I did, I should be showing you. Yeah, there you go. Some marks on the rear bumper. Obviously, sometimes it's hard to think of things to say, and I do find myself talking a little bit too much. Very light surface scratches there on the rear boot. Anyway, regardless of that, it's a bit of a cliche, but this car actually did have one old lady owner, which again, I know is a bit of a cliche. However, what can I say? That is the case. So she was a very nice lady as well. She made me a cup of tea. Here's the rear quarter panel passenger side now. And passenger rear door. I think I'm explaining there that there's some very, very light surface scratching behind the door handles. But you're going to get that on any car that isn't brand new really. Small chip there in the passenger side rear door. Or, yeah, I was just checking that it wasn't a bit of dirt. Because obviously it's hard to memorise every little fault in the car. And remember, as always, these are very, very harsh, inspections of the vehicles. I mean, you're talking inspecting a grocery getter like it's a Ferrari type thing, which of course, I'm not trying to hide anything. It's all about transparency. So I will show every little thing there is with the vehicle so that there's no surprises when you come to view it or come to collect. I believe the normal video resumes any moment now after doing the walk around of the car. So you will be greeted by present day Charlie again, and hopefully he does his job well. Otherwise, past Charlie will be recording over him.
I am back. Unfortunately, I had left the key outside of the car, so I was just there fighting with the door for a few seconds, and nobody wants to do that. So we'll get right on into the interior. Some minor scratches here inside the door area. Here's the passenger seat. No rips, no tears. Nice condition, no stains or anything. Driver's seat now. Again, no rips, no tears. It's basically the same story here. We're going to be quite quick on the interior here, I think, because if I'm being honest, there really isn't much to speak of. I mean, sitting in it now, you obviously got your radio, stereo, all the controls over there, charging port, your phone auxiliary input, gear stick, handbrake, steering wheel, and pretty much that's about all you get. But at the end of the day, this isn't what this car's about. It's not exactly a Rolls Royce, but everything it does really well. I'll just start the car up now so you can have a little listen. It's a very quiet little thing, sounds like a little sewing machine. You do have these buttons here that can click through and give you some additional information such as trip and mileage, and you can even get your miles per gallon up, I believe. Yeah, so you can get your miles per gallon up with this one on the right here, and some other information. If you'd like more information about that, I can get it. I haven't spent too much time figuring it all out as of yet, but again, it runs like a sewing machine. Very nice sounding little car. Perfect. We'll move on to the back now. Just put this key on the driver's seat there. So we'll move on to the back seats now. Again, dear God. Right, I won't stop the video this time, but I am being a little bit silly today. I've had quite a long day. Ooh, here we go, we're on the back now. Again, nothing really to speak of here. No rips, no tears, no stains. You know, it's quite nice, especially for the age. Again, there's nothing really to speak of in the interior. It's very basic. Wind down windows in the back. But yeah, I mean, if I was trying to talk more about it, I'd just be waffling essentially. So we'll move on now to the boot. Honestly, I am quite surprised by how much boot space is here for such a small little car. We'll just have a look in the spare wheel well. Obviously, no spare wheel on this. It has the tyre sealer, the compressor. It does have the tools to change a wheel if necessary. But yeah, no spare wheel with this car. I believe they did come like this from the factory, although I could be wrong. Again, if that's some additional information you'd like, that's definitely something I can find. You can contact us about. But again, there really isn't much to talk about this car. You know, it's a simple city, whatever, suburban, A to B to the shops and back. But what it does really well. So essentially, before I go, thank you for watching and supporting my business. I really do appreciate it. And if you have any more inquiries or need any more additional information about this car or any of the vehicles I have for sale, then please contact me, whatever your preferred method is, phone call, email, etc. And I'll get back to you. Anyway, again, thank you for watching and have a good rest of your day.